are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Doing all right?
You know, yeah, hanging in.
Okay, so as you know, we're your care team. We're here today to kind of go over your care plan and discuss everything with you. My name's Annette. I'm your doctor.
And I'm Morgan. I'm your nurse today. And then this is Amanda. She's going to be following me. She's a student nurse, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
All right.
So your diagnosis is muscular dystrophy. It must be something difficult that you've had to learn to live with. Do you want to tell me what you know about it?
Yeah, okay. So I'm pretty sure I was born with it. It's like a, it's a recessive genetic disorder. So yeah, my nurse educated me a lot about it. And so I have Becker muscular dystrophy is what it's called. It's one of the more common ones. And so basically I've been reading about it too. I've had it for a really long time, but so I know it really well. So dystrophin it's the gene made of proteins, and that's what happened is that gene mutated, and then abnormal ones are what I have, and they're not doing their job properly in my muscles. And so basically my cells in my muscles are progressively dying. So that's why I'm so weak and getting weaker. So my muscle cells are degenerating. So since I was diagnosed when I was like 5, and since then I didn't have any problems when I was 5, but then since then it's gotten worse. I have to use a brace, and I get really weak and I get in a lot of pain, especially like in my shoulders. And so yeah, I have fallen quite a bit lately too. I have a lot of difficulty like getting up, like sitting up, because I don't have that strength in my upper body. And then like sitting upright, I've started to have difficulty with. So I don't know if I'm gonna need some sort of orthotic brace soon there. I don't have much trouble breathing yet, but so that's good. I can't run at all. I can't jump up and down, and like I said, I've been falling a lot, so that's what they've taught me, to just make sure that I'm being safe and trying to prevent falling, because it does happen. And that's pretty much all I know. I know that I have some family member that's had it before, and I know it's genetic. So
Very, very good, Caitlin. I can tell that you're very involved with your care, and that as the disease has progressed, you've learned ways to kind of cope with it. Nurse, can you tell me what her labs and diagnostics studies look like?
Yeah, I just looked them up, and it was found that she has very high levels of creatinine kinase in the blood. This is suggesting that the muscles are the cause of her weakness themselves. Creatinine kinase is an enzyme that leaks out of the damaged muscles. Her electromyography came back indicating that numerous changes in the pattern of electrical activity, which confirms also that she has a muscle disease. He has a muscle disease, excuse me. His genetic testing came back. It was confirmed there's a mutation in the DMD gene, which provides instruction for making the protein dystrophin. The muscle biopsy showed high levels of creatinine kinase, and there was some partially functional dystrophin present, and so that is indicating the Becker muscular dystrophy. An electrocardiogram was performed, and it showed some structural changes in his heart. This, however, should be repeated as he gets older to watch the progression of the structure.
I told you guys. I've been falling a lot. Sorry.
You're okay. And then his spirometry test results have not come in, but it will measure the volume, or how much air can be moved in and out of the lungs, and it measures the flow, or how fast the air moves out of the lungs.
Very good. Thank you very much, Morgan. Are you doing okay, Steve?
I'm okay, yeah. I'm just having trouble sitting up lately. It's kind of getting worse, I think.
Yeah. Did you want me to grab anything for you right now?
Oh, I think I'm okay. Just catch me.
Okay. Okay. So Amanda, do you know what kind of medications and treatments are used to treat muscular dystrophy?
So I do know that there currently are no treatments that can stop or reverse the effects of the muscular dystrophy, but there's a lot of other treatments and medications and therapies that can be used to help improve like quality of life and the symptoms as they progress. The first thing is physical therapy. That's highly recommended, and it can be useful in helping keep muscles like functional and strong. Respiratory therapy is often needed once the disease progresses. As he said, you know, a little bit of trouble breathing, but not a ton yet. Most patients down the road will eventually require assistive devices with ventilation and stuff because lungs don't have the strength to breathe on their own. Speech therapy can be helpful in patients with weakness in the facial muscles or throat muscles. Occupational therapy can be used for patients to help relearn movements and teach them how to do their ADLs and stuff like that. Some patients will require corrective surgeries for conditions that are a result of muscular dystrophy. For example, a pacemaker can be needed for heart problems or surgery to remove cataracts. There are drugs that can slow and help control their symptoms as well. Drugs can include glucocorticoids such as prednisone. Prednisone has been shown to help improve the muscle strength and respiratory function as well as slowing the progression of that weakness.
I like that one, yeah.
Good. Anticonvulsants can also be used. Those help control the seizures, but have also been shown to help control muscle spasms as well. And immunosuppressants can be given to treat any autoimmune diseases that delay damage to the dying muscles. And then lastly, if there is some sort of infection, we can use antibiotics to treat that.
Very good, Amanda. Very good job. So, Stan, you know that you've already made a lot of lifestyle changes and everything as it's progressed. You'll continue to have to make those lifestyle changes as it progresses. Diet, you can change some things in your diet. It's not necessarily going to slow or stop the progression, but it will definitely help assist your body in having what it needs. Foods that are high in fiber, high in protein. Definitely you want to like avoid the sugary carbohydrates. You want to get adequate fluids. Maintain a good healthy weight because that's going to definitely help you with getting around. You want to do your exercise daily that you're doing, keep your range of motions. Really good workouts are like the aerobic workouts, water aerobics.
Yeah, I just started that the other day. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah.
You do like that?
Yeah, that's nice.
Good, because that's definitely going to help you in keeping that range of motion. It's a low impact, but also keeps those joints moving and gives your muscles some strength to keep, supporting those, your joints and everything in your. I mean, of course, we can't stop it or slow it, but it's definitely supportive for you.
Yeah.
You have your mobility aid, and that's something that may be modified as the disease progresses. Like you said, you've been falling quite frequently lately. We may have to go ahead and look into a wheelchair for you, see if that's something more supportive. In the meantime, you will still be able to get around with it, but maybe it will reduce the risks of falls and more injuries to the muscles and bones that you have already. And you're doing well with your respiratory drive. And when you're sleeping, are you doing okay still?
Yeah, doing okay. Yeah, sometimes I have some difficulty breathing, but not during the day. Once I'm up and moving around, I'm doing okay, yeah.
And we can always do sleep studies with you to see where you're at with that, because you may have to progress to like a BiPAP or a CPAP at night. And then eventually as the disease progresses during the day, we'll have to see where it goes. Some patients end up on ventilators, but as we're going through this, you have your supportive care. We're here with you. A really important thing to remember is good hand hygiene. We want to do infection prevention. Anything we can do to keep you from getting sick. Avoiding large crowds. If you have family members that are sick,
I love concerts.
Stay away. Maybe
so hard.
Maybe get up in the venue where nobody's
Most
around
guys
you.
Don't think it's cool, but I love Celine Dion. I love those concerts, so it's good. But you're right. It's hard though.
Yeah, a lot of changes are made as long as it's individualized to each person and where they're at in their progression. If you have any questions, we're always here for you. You can contact us at any time. If there's anything that changes and you have concerns about it, just definitely let us know. We're going to be getting you ready for discharge. Is there any questions that you have before discharging today?
Not really. I think I'm good. Thanks guys. I'm a young buck. I'm 20, and I've heard that I can probably only live into my 40s, but I'm hoping that I surprise everybody.
Yeah.
myself. So
All right.
We're hoping that as well.
that's
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go get the latest. Thanks.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I'm good.